Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys yet another showdown live. Today we're going to be showcasing a team using Mega Heatran, a little bit more of a stock standard team. I think Mega Heatran is going to be absolutely insane, and the draft league player in me is so excited for this thing. We just have like a standard offense team with like a Rockster attack Heatran, which is filtered now. They did nerf it and not give it Earth Eater. I think they're going to give it Earth Eater in the actual game, but we'll see if I'm right about that. We have a Power Meteor using Glamora, which has been catching a lot of people off guard. It's been absolutely smoking some people. We have a SD Lum Garchomp, which is pretty fun. DD Dragon Outrage Dragonite. Then we have a Calm Mind 3 Magearna, as well as a Choice Scarf Goldango. This is a team I got off of Pro Games website. Don't mind me doing mocks trying a game before this. But yeah, I ended up changing off the Annihilate for a Goldango because Annihilate is banned now. So the team was a little bit older. But yeah, I just kind of need something to play with Mega Heatran. I think it's pretty fun. If you guys do enjoy today's video, be sure to drop a like on the vid as well as subscribe to the channel. On our way to 10k subs. It's obviously a very big number compared to where we are right now. I'd really appreciate your help in that regards. That being said, I'm going to lead off with Glamora. What I've been doing very often into these Slurpuff teams is I've just been kind of leading it and clicking Meteor Beam. Unfortunately, they do end up leading off a lot of these, which is fair because they don't actually have a Mortal Spin block. So I do want to keep this around for sure. And I think this is just a Magearna. Yeah, as they do end up clicking Luster Purge, which is fine with me. I think what I can do is just click a Flash Cannon. It's pretty darn strong, as they end up just staying in and clicking Mystical Fire. Which is very interesting. I think I have to save this as a sack. I can go Heatran as a Luster Purge drops. And from here, I'm just going to try and get up my rocks. This is like triple steel, double dragon, which is really interesting. They just don't want to switch. Oh my gosh, what is going on right now? Okay, whatever. We're going to switch out here. Like, what a start. Okay, we can just go gold. There is no ghost resist. This game is still very winnable. It's not looking great, but it is still very winnable. We have rocks up. We have a Scarf Gold into no Ghost Resist. So, like, things are on the up. You know what I mean? Things are on the up. We're going to see Glamora come out, but, I mean, Slurpuff come out, but I'm just going to go Glamora. Yeah, I'm just going to go Glamora, because they can't stop this Mortal Spin. Like, at all. They cannot stop this Mortal Spin at all. Something's getting poisoned, or their Glamora's coming in, but that's also fine. Yeah, they try and Flamethrower there. That's fine with me. And I think I'm just going to Spike. Again, the more damage I can put into them is, like, better. Cool. They're just going to keep trying to get this up. It's just not going to work, though. You know? Cool. Kel gets poisoned, which is absolutely beautiful for me. That's so good for me. Okay, cool. And I think this is, unfortunately, as much as it is the feature mon, this is probably a Heatran sack. Because we do end up living a Surf. So, I mean, at least we're showcasing how unbelievably bulky this Pokemon is. And we're going to get another little bit off here. Now, this isn't Specs, which is something to keep in mind. Like, definitely not Specs. Part of me wants to go Dragonite and set up a DD, but I don't know if that's correct because DD Outrage, like, wins in, like, 4 seconds. I think I can just go Goldango and click Shadow Ball. Even if this is Scarf, we live. Guaranteed. It's not Scarf, and we're going to knock it out. Beautiful. Beautiful. I didn't want to, like, take a random Ice Beam to the face. Is like, the only issue, right? Okay, so out comes Glimmy. I don't want to let them Mortal Spin, so I'm just going to Shadow Ball. I won't die to an Earth Power, like, at all, right? Yeah, we don't die to an Earth Power, which is huge. We're going to knock this guy out, which is great. Just kidding. Just going to switch. It doesn't die to Hazards yet. No, it does. It does die to Hazards. They just gave me their Slurpuff. Okay, so they sacked one sack to get another one, I guess. Okay, out comes this. And how do I want to approach this? I do think that this is going to be a hard Garchomp angle. Yeah, as they do end up Shadow Sneaking. Okay, the worry is I'm SDing there, but if they SD, I should outspeed them anyways. So realistically, we should be fine. I'm just going to go Earthquake. I could Scale Shot and try and set up for a win there, but I don't think it's, like, necessarily needed. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we just win with our Dragonite. I'm going to Earthquake again. It punishes a Swords Dance. Pretty darn well. It's going to be Mega Glade. Yeah, it is going to SD up here, but we have E-Speed in the back with D-Knight. So this one is going to be a Wraps. I'm pretty sure. That was EQ again. I think he'll kill me with a Sacred Sword. Having Sharpness is so silly, by the way. I think that's very... Our Psycho Cut also works. We're going to go ahead and click E-Speed. Knock this guy out. Beautiful, and this guy should die to hazard. Cool. Awesome. Apologies if you hear the dog in the back. Our neighbor has my new neighbor has a very, very large, loud dog. He seems very nice, but he's vocal. You know what I mean? He's vocal. Alright. I'll jump into the next one. I did have a replay I wanted to show, because I obviously like try and test these teams before I showcase them to you guys, you know? We're gonna leave Glamora here again. Is it worth leaving Glamora? Loki, what I've been doing into Extra Drill, I've been leaving Heatran and just clicking Magma Storm, and I think I'm gonna do that here. Because my Heatran is actually really bad here, unfortunately. Here, I'll pull the replay up so you guys can see it in a minute. It was like the greatest Heatran legacy game of all time, so I have to showcase it in case I don't do anything with it here. Alright. We're gonna Mega and we're just gonna rock up. I'm not too worried about this thing. It actually ends up Hydro Pumping, which is really nice for me. I'm gonna Magma, try and shift this as much as possible. Holy moly, that does a lot of damage, and I'm just gonna Magma again. They can Volt, but like that's completely fine with me. We're getting great value out of this immediately. Yeah, we hit the Gyarados coming in. It does end up taking 23, getting trapped. It is boots as well, so also a good thing to note. From this position, what do we want to do? We have really set up a Garchomp endgame. We've really set up a Garchomp SE scale endgame. I'm just going to Magma again, as they end up missing that Thunder Wave, and I think now I can actually go hard Garchomp. Yeah, as they end up just clicking Waterfall. From here, I'm just going to SD. Okay. They're going to be Rest. Mag comes out, but we can just EQ this. It's leftovers. It'll die. Yeah, and if they want to go Rotom, they can't. Now they'll die. So their only play is to go Meowstic, which is fair. I think I do want to keep this, and I think this just means it's a Heatran sack. Yeah. Expanding Force, like, we're going to take a lot, and we're going to get to a KO. But this thing has Earth Power anyways, so, like, it's fine. Expanding Force pops. We can go Gold, though, pretty comfortably, and just click a Scarf Shadow Ball. I think Goldango is so strong in this metagame, man. I think Ghost is just so strong as a typing, and, like, a more offensive version with some, like, Goldango just clicking Shadow Ball is really, really powerful. We're going to get a Spadef drop there. I'm just going to click it again. Yeah, Garchomp comes out, takes 42. A little bit from leftovers. And part of me almost wants to go Glamora and just sack it off. I think I'm just going to go Glamora and sack it off, as they actually end up rocking up. So it is, like, super fat. Very annoying. I'm just going to try Immortal Spin, as we actually are faster than it. So getting the poison there is huge for me. This tells me that my Garchomp is faster, which is absolutely massive. I'm just going to go ahead and go into that. I'm going to click Scale. Yeah, I'm just going to click Scale, and I think this might be checkmate for my opponent. So look, Heatran didn't do the most. This should kill, right? This should kill. This thing has, like, no defense. I mean, it'll kill with my next hit anyways, so it's fine. We're here for the speed boost, you know what I mean? We'll drop an EQ. They're actually going to pivot out. I'm going to Swords Dance up here. Yeah, they can't hit me. Yeah, we SD. I'm going to SD again. And then I'm going to Scale. And I'm going to miss. And they're going to get the hit. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Wow. I think that's game losing, actually, because that just won from that position. We're going to go D-Knight, and we're just going to Outrage, because I can't let this rest again. Nothing wants to take an Outrage here, though. Like, a Drill can come out, but it's going to take a lot of damage. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to take a lot of damage. We're Shookaberry on our Mag, so there is a universe where we can win this. Rotom is going to come out. We're going to get confused there. Okay, Excadrill. Look, I'm just going to Earthquake. They're going to miss Rock Slide, but I'm going to hit myself. Awesome. I think what I can do is I can Loki E-Speed. Get off some guaranteed damage. Oh, we're going to actually live that. Okay, maybe I should have calced. Maybe I should have calced, but I think this is fine. I think this is fine, yeah, because now we go Goldango and we win with Shadow Ball. Yeah, I don't think there's an out now. Cool. Bang! Another game one. Another game one. You know what? It's nice to have a good showdown. Oh, it's a Scarf. Okay. That's not good. I have the team imported. It's Scarf. Okay. Bagirna into Excadrill with no bulk. Flash Cannon. I have to hit a Focus Blast. Cool, man. Cool, man. Never mind. Not a win. Not a win. Not a win. Alright. Pretty tilting. But, like, what can you do? You play better than your opponent, you lose sometimes. That's just Pokemon. You know, the team is doing what it's supposed to, but sure. Alright. What a fun one. What a fun one. What a fun one. Okay. This team looks really, really threatening. This is the male Meowstic, so it's going to be like Hazard's lead. And really annoying. I think I actually am just going to lead Goldango. I see a Garchomp lead, which is like worst case scenario. Oh, man. These positions are tough because like we like have to go D-Knight as like a Psycho pivot. It's fucking Mega Chomp Z. It's just even worse. Which is even worse. I'm going to go Mag here. As they end up going their own Magear now. Interesting that I forced them out. I feel like I shouldn't. Very interesting that I forced them out. I'm going to see them. As they are a Thunder Wave. Even better. We're going to try and break through with this immediately. They're going to have to find a position to get into their Blaziken, which is low-key kind of difficult. Because they're going to get into Meowstic. I'm just going to Draining Kiss here. And we will Flash Cannon. Knock it out. I guess the only issue is they're going to get into their Blaziken here, right? And we do indeed die. I'm going to get into Heatran. They Bro. GG. What? I mean, holy crap. What a... Yeah, man. I don't know what to say. That's crazy, dude. That's absolutely psychotic. That is absolutely psychotic. I mean, it worked. It worked. It worked. They got me. They got me. They got me. We'll get up a T-Spike here. I think we do just lose. Like, I don't think there's now. We're going to try and E-Speed here. It is Life Orb. Will we kill it? We will. What an absolutely psycho play. Like, an absolutely psycho one. There is still technically an out now. Which is good. You know? That is good. They could go Cycle and, like, try and spin here, I suppose. They are Boots. I'm going to Outrage. If they want to spin this, they can spin this. That's great for me. They're just going to knock. Okay. Beautiful. It's Thunder Wave Mag, so it's not going to be set up, right? And we have to sack here. It is Fasholi Shookaberry. Based on it being Ice Beam there. It is for sure Shookaberry. So I am just going to go into Goldango and I think Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball spam, do as much damage as humanly possible. It's just going to Ice Beam me. Okay, it's fine. We'll Shadow Ball until we die. Is basically the plan. Oh, Old Nick. We'll knock out this Magear now. And if we can position a Scale Shot with Garchomp, there is a universe where we can win. If we can position a Scale Shot with Garchomp, there is a universe Spit F drop. No Spit F drop, and I think that's game. Okay. We'll go Garchomp. If it's not Outrage, we can win right here. That's our out. That's our out. That's our out. That's our out. Bang. Bang! Bang! Okay, cool. Cool. I want to see Garchomp into Z. Is it going to pop up? Garchomp. Not Charcadet. Garchomp. Z. I mean, this definitely isn't the set. I, of course, picked Tank Chomp out of all sets. I mean, I know it gets less bulky. I'm going to scale here. I want to do as much damage as humanly possible. Oh, we got a crit. And we only get 2, unfortunately. So it's going to come down to us getting parried or not. And we're going to try and Drain Kiss. If we can break through, we can break through. It is Flamethrower. It is not. Dragon Pulse. We are going to knock it out. Beautiful. We still win. We still find a way. We still find a way. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Crazy SD. He said question mark. Like, what do you mean crazy SD? Dude, I was a +3 mag. It was +3. You die. It died. It dies to that hit, by the way. I don't know if anybody knows this, but Blaziken does not live that hit. It does not live that hit. We'll get another one here. We have a Zard, so it's going to be a Mega Zard. I'm assuming Y? This looks like a Zard Y team. Especially with Drill. I mean, it could be X, but no, it looks like Y. Especially with Garchomp on the team, it looks like Y. So I think Rocks are going to be very important here if we can position them up. The only issue is now we're not immune to what do you call it? It's attack. So I even low-key want to like not Mega my Heatran, unfortunately for me. We're just gonna come out. This totally could be like Shuka or something like that. I don't want to like take a hit for no reason. just gonna flare cannon. I'm just gonna rock. I'm not gonna mega up here. I actually like the flash fire immunity right now until we know what that Zard is. I want to be extra careful. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go hard D-Knight as they try an earthquake. No, 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 no. And from this position, I actually want to double Mega Heatran because it'll cover a scale shot, it'll cover a dragon tail. Yeah, and it'll allow me to get into this Pokemon and throw off a pretty strong Draining Kiss. I literally lied. That did fucking nothing. Oh my gosh, that did nothing. Okay, we'll try to flash cannon, do as much damage as possible. We'll chip this. Wow, that did nothing. Is that max Spadef? It literally has to be max Spadef. We're gonna try and go Chomp. We're gonna try and Scale Shot. That did nothing. We'll go Goldango. There is no Ghost Resist, so like this loop of like Goldango Garchomp is pretty valuable to us. So I'm gonna Shadow Ball here. We don't get burned, which is actually huge. Shadow Ball is gonna knock it out, so now my Garchomp can totally win the game on its own, which is great. I think they're going to try and spin here. So I'm gonna Shadow Ball. They did not. I lied. Okay. It is Leftovers Excadrill. Okay. This is gonna be Swords Dance. If they want to spin, they can spin. That's fine with me. They do spin. Now we're gonna drop a scale. And I think we win. I think that's game. I don't think there's a way they can not lose to this. I guess they can go Zard and like I don't get enough hits. But what do you want me to do, you know? Like we gotta get enough hits. You know what I mean? Like it's just it is what it is, baby. One, we need 3. Please. Bang. Awesome. GG. Cool. So again, Mega Heatran, not really doing much, but he's cool. You know what I mean? We'll EQ here. We don't have to risk a miss. It's at 51. I'm a +2 guard Chomp. I don't care how defensive your Chomp is. I also think it's max Spadef because he did 20% with a fucking Draining Kiss. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it is. I feel like it is. All right, let's get one more. We'll try and get one more win with Mega Heatran, maybe showcasing a little more. And bare minimum, I'll show you guys the greatest Heatran replay of all time. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. So stick around. We'll see some actual Heatran game. I got the replay up. I saved it and everything for all of you. Because I had a feeling this might happen. It's not like a big, like, showcase Mega. You know what I mean? In the sense of, like, it's good, but it's not, like, a demon in its own right. You know, it's a support piece. It's just a tank, man. It's just a tank. Unfortunately, this looks like not the greatest matchup for it. I'm actually going to lead off with it. I'm hoping that Keldeo didn't lead. Keldeo led. And now we're in a really awful spot. Now we're in a really terrible spot. Because I have nowhere to go. Oh, no. Not good. Not good. Not good. I do think this is probably just Goldango pivot and, like, sack. It is Specs' balls. Holy crap, man. I'm hoping they let me do damage with Shadow Ball. They do let me do damage with Shadow Ball, which is really good. We're going to get in through D-Knight here, and I'm going to DD up for free. And I'm going to try and Outrage. We don't kill. They Thunder Wave, they miss! Oh, that's huge. Two turn. Okay, we're locked in. But, like, the only thing that really stops us right now is going to be Drill. It's... Oh, we don't kill, though. Yeah, dude, we have multi-scale. Dude, we're so back. We are so unbelievably up. This guy is definitely going to outspeed me, and there's not much I can do about it. I do like keeping the E-speed around, though, so if they're going to let me... I'm going to sack off my Glamora. They do pursue me, which makes sense. It's Technician. There's nothing I could have done there, though. 441. Like, it outpaces me anyways. There's literally nothing I could have done. So whatever. Whatever. From here, from this position, I almost want to raw Focus Blast and try and catch this Excadrill. Yep. Hit it. Hit it. We're modest. We're modest. This dies. Bang. 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 Okay, cool. Beautiful. We're just going to Draining Kiss. We're Shuka, so we live this very comfortably. We're going to knock it out. And I think that's game. Yeah, I don't think this thing can even kill us. And Mega Heatran is broken, unfortunately, for my opponent. Yep, Mega Heatran is just broken. So we're just going to win another one. I'm wondering if we should test our luck and go for another one. What's the video at? 20 minutes? Oh, we got time for one more. We got time for one more. Heatran didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. It switched out turn 1. Like, I have to We have to try and not, like, blunder the showcase mon. You know what I mean? We have to try and give it a shot. So we're going to get one more. If it doesn't work this time, I'm just going to show you guys the other one, and we're going to be good to go. We're just going to call it a day there. But pretty good so far, right? 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. 4-1 so far. So even if we lose 4-2 on the day, that's not bad. That's not bad. There's a random Porygon on my screen. Have luck, good fun, said my opponent. I think I am just going to lead off with my Glamora. Oh, dude, this Mega Starmie is going to be a bitch, bro. Yeah. Oh, man. We're going to go hard Goldango. As they end up Hydro Pumping and missing. It's just a regular... I guess they have a... What do you call it? So that makes sense. They're going to go hard into Duck, Duck, Go. I'm going to get Heatran and try and get a Rocks. As they end up Volt Switching. This guy gets Volt Switch now. I feel like Teleport's just better, but like... Yo! That's really bad for me. Okay. They're going to EQ here. And now I think I'm going to pivot through Magearna. It's going to cover a Dragon Tail. We're going to go ahead and Draining Kiss. They're going to hard switch out. I'm going to Calm Mind here. Yeah, what do you do? What do you do to me? I don't think they have anything that can, like, really... they have the fucking whole-ass Goldango. The whole-ass Goldango. Is this going to be a trick? I'm going to go Heatran on a trick. Yep. Okay, cool. Now we're going to get a Rocks. Out comes Duck, Duck, Go. I low-key just want to Flash Cannon and get some damage off on this thing. 26 is nice. It's going to Volt out, but that's totally cool with me. Whatever is going to come in here. Probably Starmie. But we can always prevent a spin here and go Goldango. Yeah. We can always prevent a spin, go Goldango, as their Analytic Hydro Pump, which is very annoying. But not the end of the world. I low-key even want to just go and get up some spikes on my Glim. I'm going to double, as they do go into this guy. I think what I can do is I can just spike here as they recover, and then I'm going to Mortal Spin. Poison them, which is great. And then I'm going to Meteor Beam. If they want to, yeah, I was going to say, if they want to click that move instead, that's totally fine with me. I really do not mind. We're going to go Goldango here. I can't really get rid of my Scarf and trick this Porygon, right? Like, it is like a play that is technically available to me, but I don't like it. We're going to make it rain just to keep it really, really low, as it is super, super low. And from this position, I am going to go hard Heatran on recover. I'm going to Magma and miss, which is absolutely terrible. Really, really terrible for me. Yeah, really, really terrible for me. Really, really terrible for me. That would have been great, Chip. That would have been great, Chip. I think I do have to sack off the Heatran. Yeah. Okay. What is the Porygon's there? I think I can double Garchomp. Is it double Garchomp and try and break through with an SD? I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. They're gonna switch. And I think I can just Earthquake, actually. How much does Porygon take from an EQ? This guy's bulky as shit. Porygon 2. EQ should do enough. Cool. So we are gonna knock it out. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. I do want to keep my Garchomp around, like, no matter what. Like, I do want to keep my Garchomp around no matter what. It's very strong in this endgame. If I can position a scale, we're going to be in a good position. It's just a matter of doing so. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus, dude. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, there's still a universe. It is Mega Raichu X. And it gets an attack boost when it clicks the Volt Tackle button. We do have to go D-Knight, and we do have to Extreme Speed. We could also DD here. I don't think you're going to stay in. I don't think you're going to stay in. No, you totally could. You totally could. I think it's still my play to DD. I think it's still my play to DD, yeah. Okay, we'll E-speed here. We'll knock it out. Okay. There's a universe. There really is. We're going to try an EQ here. Doesn't kill us. Okay, absolutely massive, by the way. Huge. Huge for the business. Garchomp comes out. I'm okay with taking this trade. Yeah, I'm okay with taking this trade. Goldango. Oh, we get the play wrong. Get the play wrong. Okay, we're going to go Garchomp here. Earthquake does a ridiculous amount of damage. We're going to try an Earthquake here on them. And unfortunately, that's going to be game. Yeah, man. That's a frustrating one. That's a frustrating one. That's a frustrating one. I don't know. What can you do, right? Like, literally, what can you do? What can you do, right? Like, literally, what can you do? We outplayed. Again, the 2 losses today, they were via us playing better and getting unlucky. So what can you do? Let's end off the day with this one right here, where it is the greatest Mega Heatran replay of all time. So we're gonna showcase it at least. This is last night. I was like just testing the team, etc. We'll show the game. It's another Blaziken. I don't know if you noticed. This dude's very weak to Blaziken. Especially when you stack your Garchomp really early. You try and DD in this guy's face. Play really bad. Dragon Tail, lose your scale. Get nothing out of the turn. Get back into your guy. Also really bad. We outrage here, and we do kind of trade. Only 80%, by the way. Tank Top is broken. Like, unbelievably bulky. We're going to go Shadow Ball here. Knock us out. Blaziken. Swords Dance. I think, like, when you play Blaziken with this team, if you do end up using it, you have to attack it. Like, with whatever's in. So, O-Code. I don't have D-Knight anymore like I did in the game today. O-Code. You have a little T-Spiky. Okay. O-Code. And O-Code. Okay. But I'd like you to look at the opposition's team. Their Garchomp is gone. Their Blaziken is gone. They have no Pokemon that either outspeed or break through Heatran immediately. So we go into our Mega Heatran. We just gotta hit some Magma Storms. We just gotta hit some Magma Storms. Out comes the Mega Chestnut. Unfortunately, it's a replay, so the sprites won't work. Bang. 1 down. Chestnut done. Right? It actually gives us leftovers. So it's like we're a regular Heatran with crazy stats. Bang. O-Code. I believe that Melmetal's like Protect, not AV. Out comes Latios. Definitely a little scary because we don't like O-Code like the other things. There's a Luster Perch for Death Drop. We do 57 with a Modest Flash Cannon. That's a lot of damage. Click it again. Bang. Another one. Now, lastly, it's just the Magearna. I'm pretty sure we live a Focus Blast. We definitely live an Aura Sphere, which I think this set is. We might not live a Focus Blast. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hit all your Magmas, and you win the game. You know, it didn't happen today, but it is good. I do think Mega Heatran, I know I didn't showcase it well in this game, you know? 4-2 or whatever, right? Like 4-2, we played really well, to be honest, and it just like didn't end up working out, right? We won our games. Heatran did like okay in some of them. It got our rocks in a couple battles, you know. It was bulky and annoying. Look, the rocks stayed up in the first one too. But I do think it's really strong. I do think it's a really strong Pokemon. I think it's a great glue piece Mega, and it allows for like a lot of fun offense on the team. And I think that's valuable in its own right. So let me know what you guys think of the team. Let me know what you guys thought of the Showdown Live. If you have another Pokemon you want me to use, please comment down below. Let me know what you want me to use. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.